12 hours after Kate's killer freed, Rubio teams up with Obama in sick backstabbing move against Americans by Prissy Holly for Freedom Daily. Americans are still left in shock following the non-guilty verdict for the illegal alien who shot Kate Steinle in the back of the head. In 2015, her murderer launched a national debate on immigration policy in this country, and for the past 2 years we had hoped and waited for justice to finally be served, only to realize we live in a world where illegals can now shoot Americans in broad daylight and get away with it. As liberals are collectively rejoicing over the news of their precious illegal walking free, one of Washington, D.C.'s most infamous traitors, Marco Rubio, has just made an unbelievable announcement following the non-guilty verdict, proving once again that this man is nothing but an Obama minion set on destroying this country. Kate Steinle's murder falls directly on the shoulders of Barack Hussein Obama, who refused to protect our southern border, as well as the mayors of these sanctuary cities who keep thumbing their noses at federal law by choosing to harbor illegal aliens in their cities. Rubio has constantly had the back of Obama and his criminal pandering agenda over the years, as evidenced by Rubio's unbelievable act of treason earlier this year when he worked alongside known Muslim terrorists to author Senate Resolution 118 that would make speaking out against Islam an illegal crime. So it should come as no surprise that following the non-guilty verdict of Kate Steinle's killer, Rubio would immediately throw Americans under the bus by pushing for another Obama-motivated policy. What is shocking, however, is the timing that Rubio announced his new mission to protect Obama's illegal aliens, as his announcement came just hours after the non-guilty verdict was handed down. Back in September, Trump ordered the end of DACA, an unconstitutional Obama-era program that protected 800,000 people who were in our country illegally from deportation. Trump understood the seriousness of sending these illegals back to Mexico, as many of these Obama, quote, dreamers have been the perpetrators of absolutely horrifying crimes on Americans, including that of illegal Francisco Rios Covarrubias, who kidnapped, raped, and murdered a 3-year-old girl back in 2012. The little girl's body was found by authorities duct taped and covered in feces inside the illegal alien's closet. That's disturbing. Wow. But apparently Marco Rubio doesn't care about the murdered 3-year-old children, and following the shocking exoneration of Kate Steinle's killer, is announcing his mission to protect illegal aliens from Trump's deportation. The former co-architect of the infamous 2013 Gang of Eight amnesty bill, Senator Marco Rubio, suggested that he is open to a temporary amnesty for nearly 800,000 illegal aliens that will eventually lead to a permanent amnesty, Breitbart reported. Get rid of Rubio, that's what I say. Rubio announced his plan in an interview with Fox News' Laura Ingraham, where he's standing firmly on the Obama-created policy that was put into place under the Obama administration that successfully shielded illegals in our country from being deported, the very same policy that led to the deaths of countless Americans. What planet is this guy from where following the acquittal of Kate Steinle's murderer, he would immediately come out fighting for the rights of these illegal criminals? Is Rubio a closet liberal? Here's just a few of the horrifying crimes committed by Obama's DACA recipients that Rubio is all too eager to protect, proving once again we have straight-up traitors in the Republican Party. One, Obama's dreamer, kills 2 girls in hit and run while they were playing outside. One of the most horrifying incidents perpetuated by one of Obama's dreamers was back in 2014 when Cynthia Garcia Cisneros, an illegal alien protected by DACA, killed 2 little girls, Anna Dieter Eckert and Abigail Robinson, ages 6 and 11, respectively, in a hit-and-run accident. Garcia Cisneros was convicted of counts of felony for the incident. Dreamer Cynthia Garcia Cisneros ran over stepsisters Anna, 6, and Abigail, 11, in 2013, who were playing in a pile of leaves in the road, killed them both. Garcia Cisneros then drove straight to an auto car, washed in what the court ruled was an attempt to wash the evidence from her SUV, the Daily Wire reported. Unbelievable. 2 Obama's dreamers raped 3-year-old and duct tape her, put her in the trash bag, covers her with feces. Wow. Unbelievable. I can't even go there. Obama's dreamer murders Los Angeles high school football star Jamil Shaw II. The Daily Wire reported the 17-year-old Los Angeles high school football star Jamil Shaw II was murdered in cold blood by gang members and dreamer Pedro Espinoza. 4 dreamers murder American teen in Sanctuary City. Laura Wilkerson described the horror of what happened to her young son Josh, who was savagely murdered by an illegal alien protected by Obama's unconstitutional DACA program in 2013. We found out later that what Emilio Morales, did was he asked Josh for a ride home from school, and Josh said sure. Wilkerson said. Then he kicked him so hard in the stomach. Josh was about this big, around, and weighed about 100 pounds in the body bag. He kicked him so hard in the stomach that his liver sliced in 2 and his spine sliced in 2. He ruptured. Oh, jeez. I mean, you gotta be kidding. And then he tied him up like an animal with about 13 ropes from the back of his neck to the back of his hands to the back of his feet. He covered his head with his school shirt. Then he put him in the back of my son's truck, and he drove around, and he took $2 out of Josh's. Oh my God. I mean, I can't read this. I can't read this stuff. If you guys want to read this, I mean, the list goes on and on. I just, it's just too much. It's just too much. And Trump wants to put an end to all of this. I mean, really? A sex ring too? Leading a child sex ring? Oh my. Oh gee. Had Obama put the lives of Americans before his own agenda of keeping illegals in this country to serve as the next generation of Democratic voters, Kate Steinle and all these other victims would still be alive today. Marco Rubio is a disgusting human being. I totally agree with that. I mean, I can't even read the rest of this stuff. For leading the latest push in DC to protect these criminals, proving yet again that he is just another Obama minion set on destroying our country. I mean, this is and then he wants to make talking about Muslims illegal in this country what they're doing in England. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? These are so gruesome, these stories. I can't even continue reading this. That's why I'm going slowly so anybody can stop the video and read it for themselves. But this is just too disturbing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But he is disgusting. He is disgusting. He should be thrown out of office. Absolutely. You gotta be kidding. And how much did Soros pay this guy for him to talk about the dreamers and about making it illegal to speak about Muslims? This is a free country, Rubio, unless you haven't gathered that, mister. Thanks again for watching, folks.